with the grand finals of the OverKlocked Edmonton Valorant Open, we have GFuel Junkies versus the winners in this final best-of-3 series. We're going to be starting off on Haven here. GFuel Junkies are going to be on the defense, the winners on the attack. I'm Tim Cooper, and joined here for the cast today by Kevin Kyle.
Yeah, it's the grand finals, the biggest match of the night, so obviously we had to bring in the B team for this.
It's also Easter.
Yeah.
You know, so they had, thank you so much to Brad and his friend for joining us today. That was especially nice to have them in on the cast. We see these two handsome teams right here. We have the winners on the right-hand side versus GFuel Junkies on the left. Ready to go here in this final best-of-3 to determine who will be the champion of the Edmonton Valorant Open.
All right, and we are starting it off here. Pretty basic lineups for what we've seen throughout this tournament so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of contractors.
For those of you that didn't hear yesterday's broadcast, that is Chamber.
That is Chamber. Yeah, a bunch of mirrored picks here. We are seeing the Sova just on one side and a Killjoy on the other. Killjoy, we did see in the later games in the afternoon, was extremely effective on that C site hold here on this map specifically. So we'll see how that plays out in this map with GFuel. There's the winners of two highest caliber teams as proved by their performance here in the tournament.
Yeah, and with the Killjoy, though, we did see a counter pick in the last series for Shimmy there on the breach. Able to get rid of that ultimate fairly easily with the wall charges.
And a couple damage coming out through the mid onto the Jet. Spotted by the Recon there.
Yeah, both teams playing relatively safe here.
Yeah, looking to see if they can catch the other team making any mistakes off the bat. No go for either side. We do see here now the winners are going to position for a push here onto A. They're getting into position. They've got the spike with them. We are seeing one rotation, and Killjoy looks like she's getting ready to press a rotation as well too. But no, it's going to be a double back from the winners here. So they have forced the rotation from their mid. But Killjoy has not taken the bait. She is going to stay on the C site. And slow push here now by the winners onto C. GFuel has no idea where they are. Haven't had any indications in a while. That's the first indication in a while. Smoke thrown out. Sova spotted. Piper with the duel manages to take it, gets Sesame. That's a 3 for 0. They take the site, manage to get the spike planted, and now it's going to be the retake for GFuel Junkies. 2 characters left alive versus 5. Incredibly hard retake for them, but they're not going to shy away. They're going to start the push here now. We see Viper as she's coming up. She's going to run right into here. Oh, shot in the head. Metro takes her down. Flawless victory for the winners. What a way to start off the finals with a flawless pistol round here at OverKlocked's Edmonton Valorant Open.
Yeah, very strong first round there by GFuel Junkies. I think, wait, no.
By the winners.
By the winners.
Yes.
Getting my sides set up here. I'm running like 6 things at once right now, so
yeah,
excuse me if I get a couple brain glitches here and there.
Kevin decided that he wanted to wear a very special hat today, so he's wearing 6. He's managing the cast, the broadcast, and the cams. So a lot of stuff right now going on for Kevin on the side, which is why you're going to hear my voice a little bit more than his. But my voice is clueless about Valorant, but I know that these players are great. I've watched the play all weekend. I've been really impressed by a lot of the stuff that I've seen. Able to do so many things that I'm definitely not capable of. So very impressive play from both teams we've seen throughout the weekend.
Yeah, and we do have the move into heaven here. It's already smoked off by the winners. So the plant should go down without any issues. And now for the retake.
Yeah, GFuel now positioning for the retake. Gonna try and press in now. It looks like their teammates are gonna be going through. Sesame does manage to pick up one. Hyper with the double kill. Metro cleaning up Blank. Metro with the double kill now as well, too. A 1 versus 4 remaining for GFuel Junkies. Just a Killjoy on the back. Doesn't look like she's going to try and press for the bomb site. Doesn't think she has a chance. Looking for an exit frag and a gun pickup from what it looks like to me.
Yeah, a 1v4 retake with just a classic.
Oh, nice headshot. Killjoy has the balls and the death. 3 kills for Metro right that round, splitting the team down with Metro and his other teammate getting all 5 of the teammates that round.
A gift.
Yeah,
I think that was Hyper with the other 2 kills.
And really, actually a solid play by OO there. Getting in there, getting that extra kill with just a classic right click. And, you know, picking up an exit frag. Trying to get something out of, you know, a pistol round.
Yeah, manages to get a little bit. Didn't have time to get out anyways. Picks up the 1, doesn't manage to get the 2. Does a little bit of economy damage. That's all you can really hope for right then.
Running just the classic, you don't have anything to say for, as we have a quick go down. Ren's catching 2.
Yeah, massive play there in the mid. Ren's managing to pick up 2 players. It's now going to be a 5 versus 3 with the winners on the offensive push. It doesn't look like they have a sense for where they're going to want to go right yet. That B press did not work out in their favor, so got to readjust. We see a split. All players look to be looking for some picks of some kind.
Gun here.
Sova in the mid, trying to see if he can find anyone. Right now, they're probably looking to see if they can get any advantage on a site so that they can choose which area to try and take that spike.
And looks like they're leaning towards A site here. There's a lot of Killjoy utility there, along with the Omen as well.
That's true, and Killjoy has made her way to A site this time, moving from the C to the A, deciding that that's her site now. We do see a rotation coming out for the Killjoy, and it looks like the winners might be able to get an effective push here on the site. First smoke going out. Blank picks up another one. Shimmy and Hyper are managing to clear the site, though. They've cleared the site. It looks like they're going to be able to get the plant.
Yeah, Kevin did get smoked off by Omen before he went down, so that gives a little bit of time to get that plant down.
And now a 3 versus 2, looking for the retake here onto site. Shimmy getting smashed, taken down by Dewab. Hyper popping around the corner, picks up 1. That's his 3rd kill so far. Hyper gets spotted, spots him as well, too. It's a gun duel here. But Hyper's got the bomb control. He's getting pressed. Oh, and he can't do it. Hyper outshoots and outperforms that round with a massive clutch by Hyper. A 4K to bring in the 3rd round and keep the economy in the winner's favor.
What a play, and you can hear the players just erupting after that big 4K from Hyper in the background.
Yeah, absolutely massive round. Didn't look like the winners were going to be able to take that down after they took those 2 casualties in mid right off the bat, but they played it slow, moved methodically, found their opening, and some clean shooty work, some clean shooties from Sova, from Hyper there, picks up the round.
And a very fast push as opposed to the last couple rounds here. Straight up C-long.
Yeah, this is what we call a rush, my friends. It's something that we haven't seen too often in the tournaments, except for yesterday we did see 1 game of exclusively rushes. But most of the play has been very slow, methodical, looking for good openings, trying to see if the other team makes a play or makes a mistake first. But the winners are going to take the momentum here, push onto the site, use the jet advantage, get that first kill, clear the site, and now it's a 5-on-1 for GFuel.
Yeah, with just a shorty on Blank, this might be impossible.
Oh, flawless! Unfortunate there. Does choose to try and make it happen, but there was nothing there, Captain, and he goes down.
Yeah, set up a bit of the one-way there, and the timeout going to be called by Renz. Four rounds in a row to start the match. Yeah, timeout, not too bad of a call here. You know, get your mental reset, get your morale back up, and prep to try and take something back here.
Yeah, and this is what we have seen from the teams. We have seen a lot of timeouts being called here in the 4th or 5th round if one team does manage to get that massive advantage. And we've seen some teams manage to use it pretty effectively, slow them down, change the momentum, maybe decide that they're going to do some change-ups with positioning, but most of all, they just want to pull the momentum out of the sails for one of the winners right now.
Yeah, and we saw, I think yesterday there was a timeout that was called at like 7 or 8 nothing, and it turned into a 9-round sweep back the other way.
Yeah, that was this morning, actually, I think.
Might have been this morning.
Yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day.
It's been a couple days.
It's been a couple days, too. Yeah, and this has been a new tournament format as well, too, for anyone out there tuning in that's interested in knowing. We've changed the format, so what we do is we have 4 different play-in opportunities. The top 2 teams from each play-in advance to the Sunday finals, and they compete based on their seeding. The winning team plays a team that got second place on another day. And we are here at the end. The winners did win their bout. The winners took second place on Thursday, and GFuel Junkies did win their bout on Saturday morning.
Yeah, it was Unknown Army, the team that GFuel Junkies beat in the previous round that actually took the first place on Thursday.
Yeah, they managed to take winners out on Thursday, drop them to the losers bracket, forcing them to play for that second place.
And so far, the winners still holding real strong. 2 for 3 so far. Viper on the flank, going to catch a headshot onto Jet and pick up one more.
Yeah, Renge there. Oh, Blank with the 3K, coming around from behind with the assist to finish him off, and all they have is a low HP Jet, 1v2. What spice can we see here from Jet?
Yeah, and the bomb nowhere near her either, so this is going to be a tough one to come back from.
Yeah, Jet hoping for Renji picks here. Does see that Renji is around the corner now. Renji, though, is not looking to face check. So, yeah, this is tricky. If Jet is peeking here with 10 HP, any bullet is going to take him down.
Yeah, and if you're Jet, you really can't go out. I was about to say, you can't go out into that hallway.
Yeah.
You don't know where the other one is located, and is likely watching that full hallway.
What an unfortunate timing there for the Jet. Was watching the corner the whole time, and the one time he chooses to take a look somewhere else, that's when the Viper peaks.
I mean, that's how that always happens, right? Like, when you're playing online, the second you give up that corner is the exact second your opponent chooses to peek.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's a little game of cat and mouse. But yeah, timeout worked effectively. We do see that GFuel has gotten their first round of the match. Full econ still for the winners. They're going to have a full buy here, not destroyed at this point. And we're going to see potentially another aggressive push here onto the C site.
Yeah, Viper dropping the ultimate and the slow field. Going to pick up one with that. And the Hunter's Fury coming out, clearing out the site a little bit, but it's still a hard push through that Viper ultimate. The Breach ultimate coming out, not catching Witter in the back here. And he's actually on the same team there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, both of
sense.
us were confused that that was the Jet who had pushed into the back of the site. We were both thinking that that was the GFuel Junkies character, but that was not.
But that is a full site take, and now pushed off of the site. Bomb should be planted. It's being planted back corner of C. Looks like not an easy angle to defend necessarily. Knives out.
Chamber looking for it, doesn't get it. Hyper with the victory in the duel right there. Both players doing a ton of damage to each other. A lot of low HP remaining. Jet with full health, and the blades to the body from Jet from downtown. Finishes around 5-1 for the winners, taking a strong lead here in game 1 of this best of 3.
Yeah, now 5-1. That's a good round to come back, stop that momentum, little bit of momentum that GFuel had built up after that timeout.
And the econ, as you can see, is a little bit shy for GFuel. So had they won that round, even if they lost most of their characters, they'd be able to rebuy here, but they did not. They're not able to rebuy. So we are going to see instead some trickiness going on. Maybe a stack. It looks like we got a strong A stack here from GFuel, looking to get some picks as they push through.
I like this shorty pushed up a little bit far here, but if somebody tries to go down through sewers, that's going to be a quick pop if he can time that right.
Oh, and unfortunate for Blank there. Hyper peeks the corner, gets 2 kills. A massive pickup there. Blank just firing his abilities, but caught with his pants down.
Renge throwing up the
Poison orb
little
emitting.
goop, the goop vial.
Poison's off.
The vial
The
of
vial of goop.
goopity goop. The dangerous goop.
I don't think most people, like even Viper players, really know what that's actually called. I
Damage.
think everybody just calls it goop.
Goop. You know who else calls it goop? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Spike planted.
I don't think we want to talk about that goop.
Goop. The good goop.
Now, bomb down on B and a stronghold looking likely here for the winners.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough site to break here, and they're not going to be successful in doing it. The winners take it up to 6. 6-1 here for the winners versus GFuel Junkies.
Yeah, but that was an economy round for GFuel Junkies, so
Yeah, they did choose to do a pretty much a full save there. We had a couple small purchases, but really investing in this round. It looks like Contractor. What's his name? Chamber.
Chamber.
Thank you. Chamber might be using his ultimate this round, but he's 0-7, so he won't be using his ultimate this round. Does choose to purchase a gun instead. I was wondering why he hadn't purchased a gun yet. So
yeah, no, that was a little late. And actually, Heaven taken by the Omen ulti already. That's a big flank there. They don't necessarily know he's up there, and they will know now.
does pay off. Manages to clean out the Killjoy turret and 1 kill.
And the
Spike
defenders,
down A.
3 versus 3 now. Spike is down. Not planted, but
Down and around. All about towns.
a little bit of an advantage here for GFuel Junkies.
Yeah, GFuel here looking to pick up this round. They really need to get a couple here. Oh, Sesame gets distracted
Last
by
player
the
standing.
little bit of thing on the wall. Goes for the shot, gets peeked right at the same time. Whiter, meanwhile, picking up another kill. It's Renji through the wall. Gets the kill. Renji with full health, looking 1v2.
Yeah, and they're just sprinting
30
over
seconds
to
left.
probably C. With
Yeah.
Viper now on A, has no idea where they're going to go, whether they're going to come back or what. It should be a free plant onto C.
Yeah, and it looks like Renji is going to do the rotations. Checks out the B side, doesn't see anyone there. He's heading towards C, wants to try and catch him while they're planting, doesn't manage to get there quite in time. Sees that the spike has gone down, is going to realize quickly that he did pick the right site. And this is going to be interesting fight here. MSF Jackie pops around the corner, very low health. Oh, MSF Jackie with the shot to the head. Takes him down. Renji's dead. That's round number 7 for the winners. GFuel Junkie only 1 point so far on the board. 4 more rounds in this half. Looking to get at least a 9-3 right now.
Yeah, that would be where you'd want to go. Haven definitely tends to lean towards the attacker side because the defenders have to spread out so far across 3 sites.
Yeah, 3
That
sites really does change the whole dynamic there. You can see some pretty defender-heavy maps, but having that multiple sites with the easy crossovers and rotations between the sites makes it pretty hard to mount a strong defense, especially when you're dealing with strong entry fraggers like the winner has. MSF Jackie with a pick onto the other chamber at the start of the map. MSF Jackie through the smoke into blank, takes him down. And Hyper is going to pick up Dewab, and that's 3 members dead already here for GFuel Junkies. The winner is just completely destroying them this round. Viper at half health. Everyone on the winner's basically full life.
Player standing.
Whiter manages to pick up the last one, and we see an OverKlocked Gaming flawless for the winners. MSF Jackie with the 3K there, setting that up, bringing it to 8-1. And a massive lead here off the bat here for Team The Winners.
Yeah, this is really quite the tough spot to be in if you're GFuel Junkies. You really need to try and close out these last 3 rounds for yourself. Bring it to 8-4. 9-3 at worst kind of is where you want to be, because you don't want to have, like, as much of an attacker-sided map as Haven may be, you don't want to be only 2 rounds away from defeat.
Yeah, because it's the pistol round is anybody's game, and that's how it's always worked in these 5-man site shooters. Pistol round is anybody's game.
A little bit of info gained. Omen getting caught with a tracking dart there. Looks like the winners will back off. C site is cleared.
Yeah, MSF Jackie with the rotation onto the C site manages to get the pick up there. He's going to encounter the Ever Chamber, and the Chamber is going to take him down. His ultimate used as well there for Jackie.
Yeah, he did get two pickup with that ultimate. That free op from the ultimate, very helpful. But now Sesame in the back of sight does get picked up by Whiter, and that will be a team ace. 1 kill to everybody on the team. You don't see that often.
That is a rare occurrence. The team ace for the winners. Up to 9 points so far. GFuel here are going to be looking to grab these last 2 rounds. They need at least 1 just in case the pistol does not go in their favor.
Yeah, and especially you want to get these last 2 rounds, as commentary has talked about, the 9-3 curse. Quite often real in Valorant.
It is, but we do not see a strong economy for GFuel, so this one is going to be a thrifty round for them. We'll see if they can make it happen. It's going to be tough. Winners with a massive economy advantage right now. Ooh. Hunter's Fury looking for some opponents.
Yeah, five members on site, on C site,
One enemy remaining.
except for the lurking Sova in the back. Had to be a little bit careful with that Hunter's Fury. Almost actually killed Whiter with it.
Flawless.
But there it is, the flawless once again, 10-1 now. And the winners are just absolutely dominating this half.
That's true, and this map is called Split? Haven?
Haven.
Haven. This map's called Haven. The things that I know. Yeah, I think the winners have had especially strong attacking sides, so not a big surprise for them to have a really good showing on an attacker-heavy map as well, too. A lot of strong entry fraggers. This map is massive. It's very hard once you lose the advantage to get it back, so... winners just really pressing that really hard. GFuel, an exceptional team, not showing up in their score right now, but will not be surprised if next map they just turn things all around.
And poor Viper got hit by like 3 blinds and both the breach knockup and then the ultimate on top of it.
Ooh.
So much CC coming out there. But A site is now clear after using like 3 ultimates on there.
And this is the first spike plant with a 4-on-4 still, so we've got to have some opportunities for GFuel to pick it up. Oh, unfortunate for Ultimas, or predicts where the character is, of course, but doesn't win the gun duel. Shimmy takes him out, and now it's 2-on-3. 2-on-3 pressing the site for GFuel. Last round of a half, nothing to lose here. Gotta go, gotta see what they can
Blind
do.
coming out. Not gonna find anybody, gonna be pushed back by the breach.
Blank picks up the first one. That's what he needs to do. Sova on the right doesn't manage to get him. Hyper wins the duel. 1-on-2 now here for GFuel. Dawab looking to make it happen. Gets shot through the smoke, or Hyper moves forward a little bit, picks him up, and that is a massive first half here for the winners, taking that 11-1. Probably the biggest lead we've seen so far in any game, and really not indicative of how strong of a team GFuel Junkies actually are.
Yeah, as we were talking about before, GFuel Junkies, well, they're in the grand final for a reason, number 1. And 2, they took out the team that actually beat the winners on Thursday night to take the first seed of the Thursday play-ins to get here. So definitely not quite the showing that they were hoping to bring out in grand finals right now.
Yeah, we do have 2 more maps potentially, though, so it's not over until it's over. We are going to see the winners here with some pretty aggressive starting positions. It looks like they're going to play a press forward.
Yeah, 4-man stack on C.
Interesting strat. They are just hard pushing through the T spawn. They've left C site completely open, allowed GFuel Junkies to get the plant, and now it's going to be team retake for the winners. Yeah,
And the trade there actually probably in favor of the winners, as 3-on-2 now.
And Sesame very low here around the corner. MSF Jackie with a 3K to start. One player remaining, the Viper. It looks like he's sticking to the fuse, though, so he's not going to have enough time to get there for the defend. Unfortunate for Renshi. Doesn't get back in time, and the fuse from the Sova is going to go through, and that brings us to match point with no money for GFuel Junkies. So this is going to be a forced buy on a normal save round. We'll see what happens here. Really rare that this second round you see a full forced buy from the other team. So not impossible that they could take this round down and continue the game, but it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how well this Marshall can work. It is against heavy armor on the entire other team, so not exactly what you want. Ultimately, you want that Marshall against light armored opponents.
Yeah, for the easy one.
Now the early entry onto B site here.
Ooh, Sesame with a nice clean shot there onto Shimmy. Sesame looking for Hyper, doesn't manage to pick him up. Dawab going down along with Sesame. MSF Jackie with the 3K. Hyper killing MSF Jackie for just a little bit of team killing. And that's all they need. The winners with a dominant performance here on Haven, taking it 13-1. Complete dominant showing here. Completely surprising as well, too. We really expected to see tight match, especially going into our first game, but winners there starting on the offensive, making the presses, putting so much pressure on, no team member dropping 20 kills, so you can see it really evenly split across the team, everyone doing their part.
Yeah, and we see that with that one round we got the team ace. Not something you see a lot. At least out of the games that I've seen this weekend, we haven't had one team ace.
Yeah, that would be the first one for the week, that's for sure. And yeah, no, a massive play there from both teams. So now, though, since we are moving on to the next game, they're going to be able to choose which map they want to go to. Breeze is open, and Ascent is open as well, too.